Good morning.
I was gonna start.
You were going to start.
We
I didn't think
planned.
anyone would take you seriously in this outfit. I can hardly sit here next to you.
No, and I brought my sword.
Hey.
Just be
Let's
careful.
get that back
We
in its
rehearsed this.
cage.
I know we're a little rusty because we haven't done this in a whole year, and
It's great to be back, though.
I have to say, I've missed you.
I've missed you tremendously. I haven't missed this outfit, but I've missed you as a person.
Well, thank you so much. I can also do this, which is what I hope you're doing right now, sleeping. I'm sorry. I just loved wearing. You know, I told you I wanted to be a Roman gladiator.
Yeah, last
when
night
I was
in the show.
I was a kid. Ever since I was a kid, so I've not actually taken. You try sleeping in this outfit. It's not a pretty sight.
Well, you sleep in it tonight. I'll try it tomorrow night. How does that sound?
I'll give it to you right now. Although it won't fit you. Although it's not often that you actually have a breastplate. I have a breastplate.
That's not often, actually. Never in my life have I had a breastplate.
But good morning and welcome to the Navigator Sunrise. My name is Dave Kaz, and this is our cruise director and my very dear friend, and I'm so happy to be back with you on this cruise. Can you believe it? After all the planning, all the time, all the organization, we are actually on Navigator with you, our beautiful and wonderful guests. Thank you so much for coming with us, and I hope you had a fantastic first day and first night.
Yeah, I mean, I thought it was great fun. It's such a positive, movement. I think, seeing everybody come on board yesterday, and they're getting their books, they're getting their fedoras, and it makes me feel incredibly good because you can't always get, your life land. Was that?
Life
Your life on land. That's what I'm probably looking for.
Yes.
It can't always
Your
be
land life.
Your land life. It can't always be as positive as we have it on here for 7 days, where people are just having such an incredible time.
I think it was the thing that the image that I will keep. Of course, it's just the second day now, but the image that I think I will have for the rest of this cruise is the sail away party. Everybody in their fedoras. It's a good thing that we didn't give out this hat because that would have been a little embarrassing. Did you know, by the way, that this is actually a broom?
So it doubles as a broom.
Yes, I can clean up my own cabin, and I can probably clean up yours. Just send me your cabin number. Anyway, the sail away party with the fedoras, everybody having a great time, all the artists there. That was a moment that I will treasure for the rest of my life, and thank you for being a part of it.
It was a great time, and moving forward to today, we just have to raise the bar again. Yesterday was so good.
Brian Culbertson, Kirk Whalen.
Kirk is the perfect way, and I said this last night, I think you might have as well. It was just the perfect way to open our main headliner shows, I think, with those two gents.
They were fantastic. They were fantastic, and it will continue tonight. But before we get to tonight's entertainment, we have all day today, and we are now I guess we're pretty much close, right? Soon, if we're not there already.
Yeah, probably a few more hours and we'll be in Messina.
Now, you've been to Messina. I've been to
I have.
Messina. I'm not sure if you've been to Messina, but it is an absolutely beautiful place. There's so much to do and see. I think a lot of the people on this ship will be heading over to Taormina, which is a ancient village at the top of a hill. And they've got this incredible amphitheater, this Roman amphitheater. I should probably go dressed like this.
Keep it on for today as well.
All day, yeah. So that's one of the things that I think a lot of people do. There's great shopping and great, beautiful restaurants and incredible views. So that's a nice place. What are you going to be doing?
I think, Mount Etna is definitely an option. And the clock as well. I can't actually pronounce the clock because of my heritage being Australian.
Yes.
But I have been to the clock. Can you pronounce the clock?
I can't.
Can anyone in the crowd pronounce the clock?
I know it's written down somewhere. The clock. And the clock. The Messina clock.
Well, anyway, when I think it's at midday, and Ave Maria starts playing, and this clock comes totally alive. It's phenomenal. I mean, you see some great shows on board, of course, but for a shoreside show, this is truly incredible. And it's been there for years, and I think it's definitely a great option for many of our guests today.
So if the people don't know the name of the clock, and we don't know the name of the clock, which is a problem because we're actually running this cruise and we don't know the name of the clock, what should they say? We want to go to the clock? Will everybody know?
Yes, I would say everybody will know. The special clock.
Yeah, the special clock that plays Ave Maria. Good luck with that. Now,
I'll tell you what, if our guests out there, if they read
The cruise compass.
If they read the cruise compass, that'll tell them the name.
Right.
So there we go. We fixed that problem.
You got out of that one, didn't you? Oh, by the way, before we get to Messina, before we dock, we are having a sail-in party, which is going to be great. The UK Collective will be up at the pool deck with some surprise visitors. So if you're seeing this nice and early in the morning, head up to the pool deck and watch the Navigator pull into Messina. It's a really great way to start your day. Have a cup of coffee, maybe have some eggs out on the pool deck. And then when we get back on the ship after your beautiful day in Messina, wherever it is that you go, we got some wonderful events that are going to be happening. Yeah, hold on. We've got, is this the name of the clock?
Here it is. Thank you. I probably still can't pronounce it even though I'm reading it.
Oh.
The Piazza.
No, that's not the clock. This is
Yeah.
the clock. Or,
You need to make your way to the Piazza del
where are you reading?
Right here.
Piazza del Duomo.
There we are.
To witness the world's largest astronomical clock, the Orologio Astronomico.
There it is.
Thank you.
So where were we
no,
when we
no,
get back
applause.
on board this afternoon? We have the Smooth Jazz Trivia.
Yep.
We kick off, and that's going to be in the Schooner Bar with Steve Quirk, one of our hosts on board. Q, one of Q's favourite events, the old outdoor single mingle.
And if you are single, and I know we have a lot of single travelers with us this week, be sure to head to, that's going to be at the Sky Bar on the pool deck for the outdoor single mingle, 4:15. Q will walk you through that. And then,
So you think you can jam round two. Now, I did speak with Ronnie Gutierrez at the shows last night, and he told me that the talent was phenomenal. They had like 4 drummers, you know, incredible piano players. So he said he really thinks that this will get a good crowd today. It had a good crowd. It had a good crowd yesterday.
yeah,
at the
there was
sign-ups.
something like 30 entrants,
Yeah.
or more than 30 entrants,
Right, so-
which is
so-
incredible. So we have a very talented guest population on this ship, which is awesome.
Absolutely, yeah. So that's going to be very interesting today out at the pool deck.
4:30 p.m., 4:30 to 5:30 at the pool deck, round 2, the top 20, so you think you can jam. And then something that I'm very proud of, you may see these wines right here. This is called Cause. I'm actually very proud to have my name on a bottle of wine. There's a red bottle and a white bottle. And I've been doing this for the last almost 5 years. And all the proceeds from the sale of Cause wine go to the Starlight. I'm just going to take this off for right now. Go to the Starlight Children's Foundation, which is an organization that I've worked with for many, many years that help kids and their families, kids that are in the hospital for long periods of time. And so over the last 5 years, we raised tens of thousands of dollars for Starlight. And now Cause wine is available in California pizza kitchens all across the United States.
That's great.
And the CEO of CPK, and that's tough to say, is a wonderful guy by the name of G.J. Hart. He is on the ship with his lovely wife Heather, and they're going to come and celebrate what is called a grape partnership. Thank you for the pun. Which is Cause Wines and CPK. Right now you can go to any CPK all across the country and order a glass or a bottle of this wine and know that you're not only drinking good, but doing good in the process. And this is a wine that you can try on board if you'd like. And again, all the proceeds will go to the Starlight Children's Foundation. So that's going to be at 5 o'clock in Boleros Lounge for Cause Wines and California Pizza Kitchen, a great partnership.
And I don't know, did you see any of the entertainment on the promenade yesterday?
I did. I saw Gianni Vancini, who was fantastic.
Yeah, it really was, and there was so much great atmosphere down there.
Terry Woolman was in the Peter White's pub.
That's right, and I mean the sounds just came all through the promenade. It was fantastic. And this afternoon, Ollie Silk his album is called Razor Sharp Brit, I believe.
Right,
Is that
brand new
correct?
album.
Yeah, so Ollie Silk's a great guy. He's in the UK Collective.
Keyboard.
He's going to be in Vintage's Wine Bar, and that's going to start at 5:45 tonight.
And then we also have Greg Manning, great keyboard player from Switzerland, who's got a big #1 hit that he'll share with you and a bunch of other songs. He'll be at Boleros from 6 to 7. And Mark James, the guitarist from the UK Collective, will be at Peter White's pub 6:30 to 7:15.
They're a great bunch of guys, aren't they?
They're so funny. I just look at them and laugh.
Yeah, no, they're good
also
fun. They're
some
good
of the,
fun.
Some of the greatest musicians
Absolutely.
on the planet.
Yeah, I don't know. It's great to have them back on board. I think for another year, they're certainly add a lot to the cruise. Now our evening Red for the Med. Now this was so popular last year that we've brought it back again this year. And you know what I'm interested in? Seeing your outfit for tonight's theme?
Well, this is kind of red.
Because you've come all out. You can't wear this again. You cannot wear this again.
Please. All right, fine. I've got another red outfit.
Maybe I'm colourblind, but is that red?
That's very
You could
red.
wear this. I'd
And
allow you
also
to wear
sleep
this.
around the ship as well.
That works.
Last year, when we were in the Mediterranean for the first time, we just came up with this idea, Pete and I. We said, well, why don't we do Red for the Med and have a little fun with it? We had no idea how much great school spirit, if you pardon the expression, we would have on the ship. So it'll be interesting to see how much red we see tomorrow night, or sorry, tonight. We're very much looking forward. It is tomorrow. No, it's tonight.
It's
tonight.
tonight.
Red for the Med tonight. Don your favorite red outfit or red article of clothing, and we'll see what kind of mischief we can get up to.
Yeah. Our second night of headliner performances, we have Mindy Abair and Peter White taking the stage. And I mean, look, we don't have a night where it's not going to blow the roof off the place. You know, all of it's going to be unbelievable. But I mean, this is a concert that I'm sure many, many people have been looking forward to for a long time.
Well, Mindy is incredible. I spent the last whole summer with her, with the Summer Horns, and Peter White. There's very few entertainers that have that special something that Peter White has. So it's going to be a great 1-2 punch. That's the special headline performances in concert, 6:30 and 9:30 p.m. We also have Ollie Silk and Mark James, and the Club Spaghettini. Our friends from Spaghettini and Seal Beach are on the ship every night in Boleros Lounge. Tonight. I keep making that mistake. Why don't I keep
Well, it's very early.
Yeah.
We haven't had much sleep, let's
Yeah,
face it.
and we're still new to this cruise. Tonight at Club Spaghettini at 8:30 p.m. we'll have the music by a wonderful keyboardist by the name of Patrick Bradley. And then we're into our after-hours serenade aboard the Navigator.
We have actually an
look forward to it.
ice show spectacular tomorrow night. So the first time we're going to be using Studio DK. And I mean, this is such an incredible ship, and I've had so many of our guests come and talk to me about this ship. Has just blown them away. Their first impressions of it is it's like nothing. I mean, it's like nothing we've ever done a charter on before, and I think it's you know, a lot of these people have never seen a ship like it. So it actually has its own ice skating rink on board, and we can cover the ice. We're going to do some jam sessions in there later on in the week, but tomorrow night we have an ice show spectacular. It starts at 10 p.m. and that is Studio DK. That is on deck number 3 towards the back of the ship, the aft.
I will say too, as great as this ship is and how many things that are here, the ship is equipped with, it is the people who work on the Navigator. And just being one day on this ship, I just want to say to the wonderful staff, all the cabin stewards, all the waiters, and all of the people who work in the bars, and it's just unbelievable. Now, I do want to say here publicly to our guests that the Navigator of the Seas has ranked the #1 in terms of their staff in all of Royal Caribbean's
That's right.
fleet. And so we are lucky enough to share this home, the Navigator, with the best in the business. And we just want to say, as we start our second day, thank you very much to the officers, crew, and staff of the Navigator of the Seas. I know that they are over-delivering to make your vacation absolutely one of a kind. So we also have Tracy Carter in the after-hours serenade. Tracy Carter is a wonderful keyboardist. He plays
Vocalist.
he plays
He might have
keyboards.
played guitar, you never know.
No, he plays keyboards. It's too early. Keyboards and sings beautifully, and he's going to do his own show at the Boleros Lounge at 11 p.m. This is after all of the headliner shows, and we've got some special guests that are going to be stopping by. You do not want to miss that. The Spaghettini All-Stars will take the stage at the Cosmopolitan Club featuring Elon Trotman and some special guests as well. That's going to be a big jam session. And we've got our comedian teaming up with the most unlikely of partners, Keiko Matsui. So we have Ralph Harris and Keiko Matsui calling your numbers at Late Night Comedy Bingo. How does that sound?
It's going to be interesting. I don't know what's going to happen, but you know, it's going to be some fun, that's for sure. Keiko's such a lovely lady as well, so it'll be interesting to see how she reacts to some of Ralph's jokes. Well, the Cam Smith, big week for Cameron Smith this week.
Yes.
And he's got our Casino Royale bet on red. So we're all going to be wearing our red outfits tonight, and then we're going to go and, I guess, put as much money as we can on red and hope
I hope
it
it's a good night.
Hope it comes
Red
up
in the
and take
casino.
the money. Yeah, that's right.
Cameron Smith will walk you through that. That's happening at 11:30 p.m. in the casino. And then finally, this is something that I'm so excited about. Did you know that the Navigator has its very own Johnny Rockets on board? Johnny Rockets And so at midnight to late, we've got late night burgers and shakes with Jake Shimabukuro. So Jake-san will be there at Johnny Rockets at midnight, probably with some surprise guests. Come in, have a burger, have a shake, and probably listen to him play the ukulele as well. It's going to be a great late night hang. And hopefully you are enjoying the late nights as well as the early mornings. So that does it for us. Do we
Now,
want to do some tell us what you're celebrating? Do we have
Sure.
time? Francisco, do we have time?
14 minutes.
14
minutes.
minutes. It's a wealth of time. Give us some, tell us what you're celebrating.
We've got some. We've got some. There's been a delivery. One thing I did want to mention, I wanted to check with you, it was okay first, was about our special reveal tonight. Maybe we could give, not who it's going to be, but maybe a little taste of what we are going to be doing.
Well, as I promised to our regular cruisers, we do this every year, and so I promised that we would reveal our lineup for 2014. In 2014, we're going to be starting in the beautiful, gorgeous city of Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada, and cruising to one of the most beautiful spots on the planet. In fact, it's the #1 cruise destination in the world, talking about Alaska. So we'll be in Alaska in 2014. Of course, it goes without saying, we would love for you to be on that ship as well. And tonight we will reveal at least 2, maybe even 3, of our artists that will be joining us in 2014. Hopefully whet your appetite to join us as well.
I'm going to see how generous they are to my Red for the Med outfit and then decide on stage how many it's going to be, 2 or 3.
That's fair.
Yeah. Well, it's going to be good fun. So a bit of tell us what you're celebrating back for another year, folks. If you could pass that laptop over to me for a moment, please. Our producer, thank you kindly.
That's right, yes.
Okay,
we need the other people's names.
He's been very kind to write these down, but he's only left 1 name. So I'm guessing if you're sharing an anniversary, we're probably going to need 2.
Okay, yes.
But I've got,
This is a high
I do
production.
have 2. I've got.
This is a very high
It
production
is.
show.
It is. It always has been.
Always.
Pam and Bill McGregor celebrating 35 years of marriage.
I know Pam and Bill. They're
You do?
wonderful. Yeah.
That's great.
Pam is Mindy Abear's fan club president. And so happy anniversary. We've got the Louds, Reggie Loud and his wife, because it just says Reggie's name here. They're celebrating.
And Carolyn.
Reggie and Carolyn Loud are on their honeymoon. They chose this ship to be on their honeymoon, so thank you very much. I hope you're having a fantastic time.
Okay, I've got Tom and Sally McKelvey celebrating their 25th wedding anniversary. Another huge milestone.
Fantastic.
Very well done.
Tom and, no, that was mine. That was, Tom and Sally was mine.
You don't have any
So I'm going to
others.
say it again. Tom and Sally McKelvey, happy 25th anniversary. What does he steal from me? The Chans are David and
Let me find this quickly. David,
Mr. and Mrs.
we're going to
Chan.
find you.
David Chan.
Mr.
Oh, there it is.
and
Chan.
Mrs.
Right up here.
Chan.
Up here. Go up here. There we go.
David Chan, yes.
David Chan.
With
is,
Susan
oh,
Moy Chan.
Susan and David celebrating their 33rd anniversary. So thank you very much for celebrating with us, and I hope you have a wonderful time.
We have Charlotte Jennings celebrating her 64th birthday on board this week.
Fantastic. Happy birthday. So many birthdays on board this week. So we'll try and get to all of them, but know that we're thinking about you and hope you have a wonderful birthday week. Let's see. The Allens. Jennifer Allen and her husband.
Right, Jennifer Allen and her husband. She's put in who she's celebrating with, and her husband
Daniel Allen. So Jennifer and Daniel Allen celebrating their 25th anniversary. Happy anniversary to you both.
We have William Anderson and his. It doesn't look like he's put a name. He's just put
That's
his
when
wife.
you say the Andersons.
The Andersons celebrating their first year of marriage on board Dave Cos and Friends.
That's wonderful. We've got the Aubuchons that are celebrating. Diane and Mike. Diane and Mike Aubuchon. I hope I'm pronouncing your last name correctly. Celebrating their anniversary on board. And the Johnsons. Clifton Johnson and his wife, Clifton Johnson, and Aaron Johnson. Clifton and Aaron Johnson celebrating their 15th anniversary.
And we have a big milestone birthday, the big 40, and that is Erica Dawn. So congratulations to you, Erica. We hope your first day was great on board, and we hope you have a great day today as well in Messina.
Let me do one more.
Okay.
We've got, let's see, Joette Fernandez is celebrating her birthday, and she's here with Danyam Fernandez, the whole crowd. So happy birthday, Joette. And also, we've got, where's that? Ruby Miller is celebrating her 60th birthday, and she's celebrating with Robert and Nancy Sanders. We could go on and on and on, and we will, actually. We will. Not necessarily this morning, but over the course of the week. Thank you so much for sending in your Tell Us What You're Celebrating. And I want you to know how much it means to both Pete and I and all of our staff that you chose this cruise to celebrate your special milestone with us. And I hope you have the most fantastic week, and especially a fantastic day in Sicily. We are in Sicily, which is where The Godfather emanated from, and so much history here. And even Italians say this, that the best food in Italy can be found in Sicily.
And
that's
you
what
know
I've
what
heard.
the specialty is? The eggplant. That's the one you want to get today. If you can find a restaurant with eggplant, you do not want to miss it. Maybe 2 servings.
And how about the wine?
Oh, yeah,
Sicily.
well...
You may want to find a vineyard and a winery to go to on your travels today. Some of the best wine on the planet emanates from right here in Sicily. So whatever it is that you choose to do off the ship, have a wonderful and safe and relaxing morning and afternoon, but be sure to come on back because we got a fantastic rest of the afternoon and another stellar evening on board the Navigator of the Seas, Dave Koz Cruise 2013. Do you have any
Absolutely.
final words?
Look, just thanks for joining us again on the morning show. It's great to be back, and I just look forward to this entire week with everybody. As I said, it's such a positive atmosphere on here, and I just love being here. It's my favourite week of the year, honestly.
And I want to thank you too, Pete, very
Thanks,
much
DK.
for coming back and being the best cruise director in the,
Thanks,
in the
mate.
world.
I appreciate that. Well, I love doing it, and it's a real thrill to do it with you and our whole team here, and of course all the guests as well. They're such fantastic people, and as I said, I just love being on board and spending the time with them and seeing them have such a great time.
We've looked forward to this for so long, so we're so happy that you are here, and I hope that you're having as great of a time as the two of us. Now, I just have one final request now that I buttered you up. Can you put the hat on?
Can I put that
Just
on?
end the show with the hat on.
Well, here it goes.
Put these on too. Oh, okay. That's my cue. The show is over.
There it is, folks.
Picking up the sword.
Enjoy your day in Messina, and we'll see you back on board.
Have a great day.
See you later.
Bye-bye.